What's up? Wild Runs here, and today I'm going to be doing something kind of insane. For the next month, I'll be hiking 250 miles to give Hunter from Foundation Disc Golf a Get Freaky zone. Why, you may ask? I don't know. Just thought it'd be fun. Also, I'm going to do the entire hike as a fundraiser for the MS Society. So throughout this entire journey, you can donate to this link in the description, and that will all go towards proceeds for the MS Society. I really can't believe I'm here, but I'm so stoked. And I'm only been hiking like a mile and a half. It's already tough. I can definitely tell this is going to be more of like a Dark Souls journey than like a fun and games like Mario Party adventure. It's gonna be a journey. Behind me is like one of the coolest landscapes I've ever seen, and I feel pretty lucky to be here. This is definitely not in most people's day-to-day life, and I'm hoping that it turns out great. So got my stuff on, feeling pretty much waterproof. Got my bag, poles, sandals, and then the mountains of stuff that you need to survive. I actually didn't bring too much tech stuff. I thought I did, but it really wasn't too much. So I have this thing right here that holds a charger, power bank. Got some cords right there for GoPro stuff. But overall, it's really not that much. I have a lot of meals. Probably overdid on the meals, but I'm thinking I'll probably just snack for now because I don't have any access to propane to heat up those meals. But all about that zone. All right, so I have my pack right there. Got my Get Freaky zone right here. And that is the coolest landscape ever. So yeah, let's get into it. So yeah, let's get started. Starting off with a forehand turnover, I guess. Perfect. Probably can't notice it, but that was a pretty good line if I do say so myself. It's already super hard, super intense. And I'm only like 40 minutes in. But I think it'll get easier as the day goes on, as the weeks go on. But yeah, this is no easy feat. That's kind of what makes it fun. Just had to cross the highway. Not really something I expected to do on the hike, but makes sense. Can't just be doing trails the entire time. Oh boy, so tired. Alright, so literally right before this clip, I had some random dude that was like, hey, whales? Yeah, you know, like whales exist on other planets, right? And totally took me out of the mindset of the AT, because now I'm just thinking, who the heck is this guy, and why does he really want to inform me about this pretty much baseless conspiracy theory? I don't really know, but it was very interesting. I think I'm about 9 miles in. It has been a long day. I've already met a bunch of cool people, and they're all very friendly. And nobody has done any disc golf stuff yet, but I'm not putting it off the table. If people are down at the shelter that I'm going to, then you best believe somebody's going to throw this zone. But until then, just me hiking into the abyss. Kind of dumb, forgot to actually ignite the fire, but got it cooking now. Got some mac and cheese, got some tuna in it. Not a great dinner, but not the worst. May not look like a lot, but I'm starving and this looks delicious to me. It's continued to rain for like 8 hours now, but I spent like 2 hours setting up my tent, making dinner, and just sorting everything out. I think it'll get better over time, but right now it sucks, and I'm so tired, and I think I brought too much food, and probably a lot of other things I don't really need. Whew. And it's been a long day, so I cannot wait to go to sleep, lighten my load, and hopefully get off to a better start tomorrow, because wow, this is brutal. But that's how it goes. Just spent like 30 minutes rearranging my tent because the poles keep slipping and I'm covered in mud and water. But I think I'm slowly getting the hang of it, hopefully. And this is a lot harder than it looks on YouTube. I mean, I knew it'd be tough, but it's also weird because there's no one around, which creates a weird environment because there's no one that can help me, but that's okay. It's just part of the fun. All right. Not sure if you can tell, but it's drenching, and it has been drenching for a good like 16 hours now. I woke up, finally stopped raining, which is great, but for the first night, that was a brutal one to go through. But spent the last 30 minutes getting my bag packed, which is also a huge pain. You can't even just leave when you want to because you have to do every single thing to make sure you have everything that you came with, make sure you have your trash disposal properly. It's a lot of stuff, but it also is just very cool to be out here, so I can't really complain too much. But I also have what I believe to be dehydration because you can't tell, but the roof of my mouth is like painfully irritated. That's when I tried to eat dinner last night. I like nearly threw up because it was in so much pain. But hopefully I'll get a good amount of water today and that will not be an issue. But let's get on to the throw of the day. And of course I hit first available. Finally out of the woodlands, just for a split second. Crazy cool views. Even though this is a pretty cool hike, all these rocks feel like daggers on your feet. So every step is a little painful and you have to be very cautious because I've already stubbed my toe like 3 or 4 times. And that hurts. Oh, just did it again. Really cool. Second time deer have just been totally not fazed by humans. Crazy. Like I could literally maybe touch them. They're that close. Totally a nerdy thing, but I've always seen videos about these little walkways when it's flooding, and it's pretty cool. It's basically just like an adult playground, but I'm here for it. Super weird to see cars now. I've been without like any motion for so long. Alright, I am getting some fresh water for the first time. Kind of freaky. Definitely not something I've ever done before. But it is pretty cool. Alright. So now I just put a filter on and it should be good to go. I hope I really don't get sick. That'd be bad. Tastes a little weird, but it's water, so I'm not complaining. It's crazy, I'm already like super sweaty, had to take off a layer, and it's only like a mile and a half into the day, but it is just very humid right now. It's only probably like 65, but I'm sweating like crazy. So still 2 miles from the water, which I really want right now, but not in the cards till I get there. So I hope I can get there fast. Peace. All right, 6 miles in, 6 miles to go. Pretty good trail. It's awesome that it's not raining. And I have water resupply in like a mile, which is sick. And yeah, I think I have like an extremely sore throat because eating yesterday and today is extremely painful. So that's fun. But other than that, the only real pain is just the soreness I'm feeling. And I think soreness is kind of inevitable with all day hiking for a month. So I'm good with that. But hopefully taking some Advil and Tylenol will clear it up. But haven't really seen anybody. I was hoping to do some challenges with people and try to throw the zone at like a certain tree. But for now, it's just been me. I talked to one person. I was like 7 years old at a shelter earlier today, which was super cool. They've done like 10 different hikes. I think they said they did the whole thing like a decade ago. Super cool just to see these like very different walks of life and all commingling in this random section of the AT. But the one sort of good thing about packing incredibly too much is that kind of a self-correcting problem. Over time, my bag will get lighter. Like right now, I'm almost out of water, so that already frees up a good amount of weight. I had a couple of meals yesterday, so every little bit helps. And I think I'll be throwing away a lot of stuff once I like get through my first couple of days and figure out what I need and don't need, because I was really hurting yesterday. Definitely packed some extra things that I didn't really need. Mainly food, which you do kind of need, but I want to make sure that I'm carrying as little as possible, so that way when I get to the next town, I can resupply and I don't have to constantly carry it because it weighs on you a lot. Back to the bridges. Oh wow, this one feels so corroded. Oof. Yeah, I haven't seen a snake yet, but I am betting it comes soonish. Oh. I'm definitely getting my bearings a little bit better, but my goodness, this is definitely a unrelenting type of thing. If you're doing like a workout, that ends in like 30 minutes. This is like, wake up, it's a chore to pack everything up, start hiking. You gotta make sure you're finding the right places to refill your water. And then you have to make sure you're not overextending your hike for the shelter you're sleeping at. And then when you get to the shelter, you have to make sure you have it properly set up. It's a lot, but ultimately it is pretty fun. So there's that. Can't tell you the level of excitement when I saw this. The first place that I've seen that has actual water you can just pull from. Feels like it's in the middle of nowhere, but I am very grateful. Feels so good just to lay down. The views are pretty spectacular. All I've been really seeing is trees and forest for the last like 6 hours. Alright, the objective is to hit I think that was decent. Alright, I was a little bit too right, but still have the potential for fun. Alright. Pretty weird part, but I tapped it. I'm calling that a par. Alright, I'm gonna say my next hole is just to the bag. First backhand after hiking 20 miles is kind of tough. And an uphill, but still should be throwing a lot better than that. I might call it a little bit shorter. That is tough. That was maybe like 150. But on an uphill with a slippy zone, I'll take it. All right, par is hitting anywhere in that stairway. I think I can do it. Oh, swing and a miss. Got 2 miles left. These rocks are crazy. You can't even really tell what the trail is. Also, a deer came up like 10 feet in front of me going probably 30 miles an hour. Scary. Totally was not expecting a good view. Been surrounded by nothing but trees. And now I get this. Kind of crazy. I also made the decision. There's a really cool hostel, costs like $30 and you get like a meal, shower, and I can charge some stuff, and a bed. Definitely bed's important. But I need to hike 3 more miles than I was planning. Hopefully I don't die. But that's all good, part of the journey. I really am in the thick of it. I'm on like mile 16 and a half. I have like a cold sweat, sore throat. And I still have a mile to go. And this is very rough terrain. But this is all part of it. It's probably the longest I'll go the entire hike. But man, these hills are no joke. And it's about sunset. So I have to get to the shelter pretty quick. But it's rough. Alright, I have a half mile left and I have nothing left in the tank. So I just have to persevere, knock this out. And it's only day 2, I still have so much more to do. This is pretty tough. Not gonna lie, I wasn't really expecting to do like a 17.5 mile day. So probably way too soon to be doing this. But I will definitely be reeling back the mileage because this is tough. And I feel like I'm broken. You need like what's called like hiking legs or like trekker legs, which is basically just conditioning. And I do not have that yet. So feeling like garbage. And that concludes part 1. I know it was a bit of a long one. I think I'll probably shorten these quite a bit for the future parts. But this is the grand entry into this series. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I am sure a lot of crazy things coming up. But all in all, this is just for a fundraiser for the MS Society. So be sure to donate to them. And for certain tiers, you'll be able to be in the credits of these videos. Especially anybody in the comments that has any ideas for what I could potentially challenge people. I would love to hear about it. I'm open to anything. Also open to punishments if I don't fulfill a goal. I'm willing to do whatever. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate you going along on my journey. Wild Runs, signing out. Peace.